Okay, that's terrible. Holy shit. That's better. That's good filmmaking. Okay, so I'm gonna try this. This is Jason driving. It's maybe my podcast. Maybe I'll buy a phone purely as a camera. Because like this phone, I don't know. I need two phones. Maybe I'll just drive around while I talk. That's cool. I don't know. You know, it's like fucking. Life is pontificating because like, that's stupid. I didn't do well tonight, and I'm not happy about it because like I don't get a lot of opportunities to do like more than 10 minutes, and I squandered it. That's from Eminem's song. Won't squander it. Ice. Something locked out. Kind of look like Schumer. I don't know. Should I flip around? No, right? Where are we gonna go? Where should we go? Is this legal? It's legal to film and drive, right? I think it is. I don't know. Oh yeah, I can't plug in my fucking phone because fuck. Right. Because it will make the microphone my fucking car is why. Because like this car fucking sucks. Every single time I turn my car on and I connect to my music, what happens is it's such an old car that it will like start the first song of my songs like on my iPod in my iPhone, and like I'll just randomly hear the A-Team from fucking Ed Sheeran from and they say like it's like literally just etched in my fucking mind, and I've only had this car since like November. I don't know what to do about that, honestly. I think maybe that Apple car thing would work. Yeah. I got in a car accident yesterday. It was like so minor, and like it was like I didn't like we just looked at each other, we looked at the damage, it was like nothing, and we were just like, it's okay. And I was like, yeah, it's okay. It's just my 6th one in a year. But like I swear by when I was walking, ooh, there's police. We're gonna turn. Is that necessary? Like, isn't your siren enough? Do you need to turn on all the lights? It's pontificating. Anyways. Seahawks are coming up this week. That's cool. I don't know. I'm doing this because like I don't want to go to the bar right now. Like I haven't drank since New Year's, and I'm not like begging to go, but like, okay, real talk. I get a lot of class action lawsuits. Or not. I get part of a lot of class action lawsuits. Like I'm part of a lot, and like so I just got a random check today for $1,000. I was like, fuck yeah. And honestly, that's how bad a bad set can make you feel. I literally got free money. Like I don't even know what this class action is for. Oh, that was a bad turn. I'm not drunk or anything. That was just me. Like, I don't know. I'm a good driver, okay? Like, everyone's like, oh, like, how do you do that? How do you do that? How do you do that? How could you do that? It's like, because I'm clearly driving with two hands. I mean, when I turned like that, I was driving with one hand. but like, you know, there was no one there. So like, you can drive how you want when no one's there, right? Because if a tree falls in a woods, you know, we just passed the Applebee's I used to work at. Dude, fuck Applebee's business model. I say that 5 times fast. Applebee's business model. Applebee's business model. Applebee's business model. Applebee's business model. That's not a tongue twister. That's fucking dumb. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll make this my podcast, you know? Maybe. One day. It will be comedians driving in cars with Jason Katz, not Jerry Seinfeld. Maybe I'll get gifted the show when Jerry retires because I'm doing this, right? I'm doing my thing. Honestly, like, I don't know. There's a lot of people out there that are just moving faster, and I gotta get better. I don't know if the camera can see this. It says Git Push, Gitpush. It's a Mercedes silver Benz. I can't tell the race of the driver. I don't know why that mattered. You know what I meant? Like, I was trying to do a cop thing. Like, I was trying to do it, like, under the context. Did I just do a racism? I don't know. Not that it matters, you know. Cop's a hard job. Like, imagine you're trying to save somebody and they're just like, I mean, obviously this doesn't happen. This is like literally like Republican like fantasy, but like they're saving somebody and somebody just pulls their phone out and they're just like, what are you doing? And it's just like, I don't know. The world's on fire. How about yours? I think we just went in a circle, to be honest. This is the first time I've video recorded this. There's a homeless guy right next to me. Being a homeless person in Bellevue must be awesome. Not gonna lie. That's fucked up. I'm sorry. That's fucked up. I'll take that. That was me wanting to say a terrible sentence. That's what I have this. I think that's what it is. I think comedians just like, and maybe it is just me. I don't know. Like I have a fetish for saying awful sentences. You know, like the most fucked up sentence I can think of. I don't know why. Maybe that's the burden of white men, is they just have to live with their fucking racism and their fucking, I don't know. Just past the 7-Eleven. A lot of good memories of overeating there. This license plate doesn't say anything. Sometimes in Bellevue you can activate the lights by because there's like pressure sensors under the road, because they're rich people roads, and like all of them have been redone, and like you can kind of trigger them, and no one believes me, but like I think that just showed that was like, and maybe I'm just being dumb, I don't know, maybe I'm literally just like, look, I've never been able to explain that to people. I'm glad that's on camera. I like this. This will be my podcast, because like I'm like narrating. This is gonna be the Jason Katz podcast. That kind of rhymes, right? Jason Katz podcast. Applebee's business. What was it? Applebee's business plan. That wasn't it. I don't know. I need to get better at everything. But hey, I just got $1,000. That's awesome, right? To be honest with you, I've never been a big fan of Lord of the Rings. I mean, like, okay, I am a fan of Lord of the Rings. I like the movies. I love how people were like doing like I like how the movies were made. Like that's in this historic film project. Like, what do you call it? Filming. Like they shot all 3 movies in like half a year or something like that, or like 9 months, or I don't know, a long time. Maybe I should do this during the day. Maybe it's better during the day. And then I can finally show people how bad they are at fucking driving. Like, holy shit. Like, Bellevue people are just so bad at driving. Slow down. Where should I take you? I feel like I gotta save some moments, or not moments, locations, because like there's some pretty cool views in Bellevue. I guess that's why it's called Bellevue. Ooh. Oh wait, I don't even think you can see it, but there was a car. We arrived at the same time. Bellevue also likes to like put random farms in the middle of it to like make themselves pretend like they like have farmland. So like we just kind of drove through that. Although right here they're building like 6 luxury homes, which is kind of crazy, right? Like I'm so sick of all these things being built. Like my entire neighborhood is like getting gentrified. Like and I know it's Bellevue, but like this is like these residentials are like, they're going from like, I guess $1 million like 1950s homes to like modern day, like probably closer to 3.5 to 5 million, maybe 2 million on the low end for some of the smaller ones. But like the 1950s homes that have like appreciated up to like, they were bought for like, I don't know, like 100,000 or some shit, and then like you know, like the 80s and shit, like, and then like now they're like a million, just fucking boomer money. So like, yeah, not trying to brag, I'm not getting any money, so it doesn't matter. I am cut out of the will. My dad made it a point to do that. Yeah, we're not on the best of terms. But things will get better, right? I guess that's why people go and make their own life. That's sad. Yeah, I don't know. I just fucking ate shit, and I was hosting, so I was supposed to, like, thank God the comedians I was with were fucking pros, you know? Like, Jesus Christ. Like, oh my God, that was bad. I was like, half of it was just talking about Issaquah, because it was in Issaquah, but I don't know. What if the audio is not getting picked up and like no one can hear me? You know, like, what if that's the case? All right, you want to see some views, motherfuckers? This is probably, because of the view, it probably, like, you know, it was bought for like 300,000 and like before Y2K, and then now they're probably worth like 2-3 mil, probably. Can I adjust the camera? Okay, well, trust me, there's a really nice lake down this hill. Yeah, you know what, that's kind of stupid of me to think that I could pick it up at night. Not doing the best. I need a catchphrase for starting a podcast. If I'm starting a podcast where I drive around, maybe I can get my mileage reimbursed. Oh no, don't do that. No, it has to be on my own This is the little store. It's like the only store on like this lake road on like Lake Sammamish. It's cool. It's, you know, it's little, kind of expensive. Everything's expensive. I don't think I've bought something in like the last 4 years that hasn't felt super like expensive. Like from candy, like honestly the bigger purchases are kind of reasonable. Like the cars I bought are like, I don't have cars, but like I had a car. I got a new car, and then I got a new car again. They're not new. They're like you know what I mean? Like, so I'm like, I should, you know what? Next time I'm not getting high before this. Oh shit! Did I admit that? I'm not high. You know what? Fuck you. It doesn't do anything. It's not driving impaired. It's just easy to blame. Whoa! I'm just kidding. That's fucked up. What if I killed something just then? Alright, I'm not gonna do it that way. That was just the first episode. That's the pilot. You gotta throw everything you have at it, you know? That's the rule. I'm making a pilot. This is my pilot. Alright, so we're gonna go in a circle and then we're gonna drive home. I think 20 minutes is pretty good. You know? Alright, honestly, by the time I get home, it'll probably be like 25-ish, maybe. But this is pretty good. I think I like this outlet. Maybe I'll cut that part where I'm just admitting to being high and this part, but I don't know. I don't really care. It's not like a crime. I smoked like 2 hours ago, you know? I'm just like still kind of high. Oh, right. I didn't bring fucking water. Shit. This is the only thing I learned in 4 years of acting school at a university. Bite your tongue to create spit. It's like a sponge. Like you like wring out, like you're like wringing out a sponge. Like bite your tongue and your mouth should salivate. Blowjob tip. Another blowjob tip. Put the thumb, like squeeze your thumbs, because it like gets rid of your gag reflex. Although that might be an urban myth that like middle schoolers made up. I honestly, that felt weird saying, but like that's where shit like gets made up, is like kids in middle school and then running with it and then becoming adults and saying that shit, and people are like, well, I heard that in middle school, so like, yeah, maybe I did peak in middle school. I haven't even begun to peak. You'll know when I peak. I'm just kidding. That's just Dennis. That's Dennis Reynolds. There's gonna be a lot of references. I like to quote shit, and this is a good platform to quote shit. To quote Peter Griffin, it's a reference. I'm doing a reference. That's the joke. But that's not really stand-up. I just gotta get better at stand-up. It's not even like, so like I've been like in sort of survival mode this last year with stand-up. I don't want to get into the details, but I did have to serve somebody a cease and desist letter, and like, yeah, so I've just been kind of like not traumatized when I go to mics, but I'm still getting back into like sticking around, because like what I would do is I would just go do my set, leave, you know, just like to minimize time to be there, because I was being stalked by a psycho. Yeah, if you're still in the pod, I'm not gonna name names, but you can ask me about it. But like, yeah, he was a comedian and he stalked me. And eventually I had to serve him a cease and desist letter, because he would just go to mics, stare me down, and like not sign up for the mics, and there were mics he would never go to, you know, like he would only go to this one mic, not naming names, it's not around anymore, but nobody bombs at it. And like basically I stopped going there, and you know what pisses me off about the whole fucking thing is the only reason he did that, the only reason he stalked me, is because he couldn't handle his anger, because one time I told him to shut up when he was heckling me, you know? And it wasn't even a heckle, he was just like talking. Actually, maybe it was a retort, I don't remember. Either way, totally unacceptable behavior, and I don't think he does comedy anymore. If he does, I don't see it. Yeah, I don't know. Not trying to make a Mean Girls, like, oh, I have a secret, I'm not telling, but like, you know, he could sue, maybe. I don't know. That's what my lawyer said. He said not to do something about it. I shouldn't be I might cut this. We might cut this. But yeah. So I'm still like getting back into like socializing and like not looking behind my shoulder. And like this last year, you know, I write a lot of thoughts. I'll call them premises. I wrote like in 2024, I did like almost 400 sets, like open mics, and I would have done 400. I did 391. I would have done 400 if not being stalked. Definitely would have cleared 400, Jesus Christ. And like I wrote like 1,700 premise, or like I came up with like 1,700 quote unquote jokes, right? I wrote notes down, and like, you know, I don't know. 2025, it was like, I think it was 250 I did, which is still, you know, okay, but like I 300, right? Like that's the goal. Yeah, I don't know. Like, so this year, you know, I want to clear 2,000 premises and stuff. But is that comedy? Like, they're just thoughts. But also, like, I'm not gonna like stop doing that. But like, I gotta start polishing. You know, I'm not a polisher. And like, I've just been in such blinders when I go to mics because of this. Like, and it's just, it's like I'm a shell of like what I came into the scene. And I believe that everybody said that at the beginning. I remember a lot of people were like, by the time you're there, I mean, like a shell of yourself. Seattle comedy does it. And like, I'm not trying to be like depressing, but like, honestly, like I'm not depressed about it. It's a shell I'm gonna grow out of. A lot of people grow out of shells.